So what this says is in the middle of all this, civil rights hoopla and everybody vote for the Democrats or the Republican nonsense and Black Lives Matter and everything else that we're talking about, the biggest stressor for Black people seems to be financially related. Or at the very least, if we solve the economic problem, the financial literacy problem, we'll solve a lot of other problems at the same time. If we solve the preparation problem, oh, we're probably going to have a very good chance of living a good life. And I know some of y'all in here. I saw Kendall Green and his wife, and I know how well their family's doing. I have so much respect for you. And I see AC Salam and some others in here. And I know that you're doing better financially because you're making the right choices. And I know that your lives are not sort of this big bowl of misery that everyone thinks that you're supposed to have because you're Black, right? So most of her problems were financial problems. The next thing I would mention as well is she talks about her job at Popeyes and having to get another job at Popeyes. Um, and I think that what that speaks to is the false idea that you have to have a job. The reason she has to have a job is because not only did no one tell her what to expect, also no one ever prepared her financially to survive without having to get a job. So getting a job is in many cases the one and only available response to what would be described as extreme economic desperation. So, because you're broke and because you can't pay bills on your own, you have to get a job because that's the only way you can survive. And I'm not judging, I'm not job shaming, I don't do that. But the reason that I'm so adamant about the 5-year pledge, where you invest the same amount of money you give to the car dealer or pick some bill and you match it by buying that much in stock every month, is because if someone has simply taken the $500 a month, which is the average car note in America, and said, for this baby, we're going to get this baby ready for the future. If they put that $5 or $500 a month into an S&P 500 index fund, after 10 years, this poor baby would have had almost $100,000. Now, let me ask y'all this question. If a child has $100,000 in the bank, do they have to go work at Popeyes? Yes or no? Let me ask you this. If she'd had $100,000 in the bank, would she be on the internet crying about her life and talking like she might, you know, stick a fork in the electrical socket? Poor baby. Yes or no? Great. So here's what I want you to pick up on. Tell me if you're hearing me. Sometimes the most complicated problems have the simplest solutions. Because you can't tell me that there wasn't somebody in her house paying bills the whole time. So process this. While she's being neglected, her financial future is being neglected, they were taking very good care of the car dealer because he was getting his 500 a month. While the baby's future is being ignored, the cell phone company, they was getting a 150 a month or whatever, right? While we're forgetting that this poor child's going to be struggling, oh, they took good care of the landlord. The landlord's kids ain't on the internet crying. Do you understand? Does that make sense? Are you getting what I'm saying? I have to. I really want us to sit in this for a minute. And it's probably it might freak some people out because they're like, wait, it can't be that simple. Yes, it can. It's gotta be hard. It's only hard because you listen to people who want you to believe that it is hard. It only becomes complicated when people gaslight the shit out of you and make you think that the black wealth problem is some unsolvable problem that we can. No, it's only hard because they tell you to solve it in the wrong way. It's like mathematics. It's like if I say, tell me what 2 plus 2 is. What's 2 plus 2? Somebody tell me what 2 plus 2 is. Put it in the chat. I forget. I just can't remember. I'm getting older. It's 4. Oh, that's right. It's 4. Okay.